Phase one of the human interrupt method is the demand signal targeting. So you've got to stop treating your total addressable market like a numbers game. When you reach out to a senior decision maker, they need to feel like you wrote that message specifically for them on that exact day for a highly specific reason. Elena was targeting B2B tech founders, and instead of reaching out to every founder in California, she filtered for a very specific demand signal. She looked for companies that had recently announced a Series A funding round, but hadn't yet hired a full time marketing director. So she wasn't looking for 1,000 leads. She was looking for 50 perfect targets. And when you narrow your focus based on real world trigger events like that, your confidence naturally rises because you know exactly why you belong in that inbox and you're no longer guessing. Phase two is the actual outreach. And this is the most important rule of the human interrupt method. Never quote a price and an outbound message, and never ever include a booking link in your first contact. When you ask a stranger for 15 minutes of their time, you're asking them to pay a tax. You've provided zero value or established any relevance, but you're demanding their most precious resource. Instead, I want you to lead with an unpitch. You name their exact problem and you offer a piece of your methodology as a gift. Elena's message looked a little bit like this. Hey, Sarah, I saw the news about your Series A round. Congratulations. I know that scaling from founder led marketing to a structured team is probably the most painful transition that a CEO will make. I recently built a demand signal architecture map for similar tech firms to cut their customer acquisition costs in half. I'd be happy to send the framework over if you think it would be helpful. Just give me a thumbs up and let me know. Think about that. Look at the psychology of a message like that. There's no pitch, there's no calendar link, right? We're just focused on the person, the problem, offering value, being very targeted with the message, right? She's not interrupting their day. She's sliding in with extreme relevance.